Don't say poor Overclocked. He brought this on himself. Oh, I have to mute the music because otherwise this gets copyrighted. Right, so Jurassic Park, the hardest difficulty with the shortest time. No, you don't. No, you don't. So this is going to be Will We Unban Overclocked? Another edition of it. The idea is to die at the start, and Overclocked is the only one that doesn't. He sets up his base, and the players can harass him if they wish to with the Albatross. And see if Overclock can beat this map on the hardest difficulty with the shortest time whilst players are harassing him. It has potential. But can it be done? I will put the sound on shortly, but I've got to turn it off for copyright reasons. So, I was killed, and I now become a brainless bird. I am invulnerable. I can fly, albeit quite slowly. 15 health. Not that health matters when you're invulnerable. And I have the ability to poop on my target, stunning it for 1 second and dealing 5 damage with a relatively long cooldown. So, you can interrupt the player. And Overclocked has this one attempt to try to survive the dinosaurs, of which there will be many, and those dinosaurs will quite likely congregate towards his position. You are allowed to do whatever you want, Keychrono, but ideally you should die fairly early on. Just don't try to build up a base. So some of the players just want to faff about, as I would expect. Overclocked is getting his excuses in. He's got the right approach though. He's built the fossil excavation. He's bringing in the gold. Going for a power plant that allows him to build more structures. That's a food supply, basically. And a tent to chop down the trees nearby. So we can use the bird shit. That'll stun him for a brief moment. And then you can see the cooldown. I said it was relatively short. It's actually really long. It's like 1 minute to 2 minutes, but that's the only thing that can somewhat balance it a little bit. I can hear the skinks, or are those dinosaurs, tracking Overclock's movements. Velociraptors are on his case. Dilophosaurus has spoken, and Jodasan is down for the count. That sounds like a big dinosaur. It's like a dinosaur cult or something. You guys are willing to sacrifice yourselves. Okay. He doesn't want you. You're actually attacking him. Oh, there we go. Right. Overclocked. Blocking off his base with an electric fence. An electric gate that's closed. Stopping Keychrono from sneaking in. I think Keychrono is trying to lure them over by standing outside of the base. Overclocked has to kind of block everyone out, though, as best as he can. And really concentrate on getting a good start. Because there's upgrades in this where you can double, you know, triple, etc. the amount of gold that you're making. So you start off with 1 gold at a time for mining. And then you can make it 2 gold, 3 gold, 4 gold, 5 gold, that kind of thing. So those upgrades aren't super easy to get, but they're not completely out of reach. But it requires you to play pretty solidly at the start and not get too harassed, so you can concentrate on using your resources for those upgrades rather than actually having to build like towers and repairing all the time. So it is a bit of a race, this map. The first 5 to 10 minutes is typically a bit of a race to get yourself at least semi-established, and then another 10 minutes or so. Oh my... No. Velociraptor nest is actually outside. These will spawn Velociraptors like all the time. And it's got 4,000 health. You got to be careful though, because dinosaurs can spawn inside of your base, even if you block them out. The one good side to building some towers though, and I wouldn't say that Overclock should skip it. It might be a good idea to get a few towers, because if you could farm those, there's potential, right? Because when you kill these dinosaurs, they give you gold, and then you can convert that gold to wood if you want. So that's why you basically chop a few trees at the start, and then you go into mining, because it's actually more efficient just to mine gold and then convert it. But you need to shop to convert it. I'm not going to always stun Overclock, by the way, on cooldown. I'll just do it when I kind of want to. He might actually have to get health potions if he keeps getting stunned. Power plant is being upgraded by the looks of it. It's more food supply. He's gone with the garage. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure about that. And physics. Faculty. Facality. I'm pretty sure that's not the right word. So the Velociraptors are kind of scared, actually, of this. They're not committing as much as I thought they would be. But then again, it's very easy for this map to snowball. It seems calm at first, and then the S will really hit the fan at some points. As you can see, they don't take too much damage, and they've got health regeneration. So you kind of need some towers behind it. Oh, I can see a dinosaur sliding his way over. Is he coming? Okay. The juvenile Tyrannosaurus Rexes have found their target. Overclock's going to have to go for some turrets and then basically a lot of repairing. His character's going to be stuck in limbo repairing. He's only got 14 lumber. So the turret base needs to be upgraded, but you need lumber for that. So he might be trying to get lumber to upgrade that. Ah, this is so harsh. Try to stun the dinosaurs if you can. I can't stun him, I'm off cooldown. I told you this will snowball. I expected him to last a little bit longer, but the big dinosaurs are blocked behind the small one. He's stunned whilst he's running away. Oh, he hides. That is top tier movement. That is first first level gameplay. Hiding in the gold mine to avoid being tracked or killed. That's some 1 versus 1 gameplay. Oh, an angry Stegosaurus. They're typically vegetarians, aren't they? But I guess they want Overclocked. And now it's Velociraptors. Big dinosaur just pops up out of nowhere. Going with the campfire. You're okay, Overclocked. It's fine. You can rebuild. Oh, it's so good.
Our allies' town is under siege.
GG. Oh well. Better luck next time, Overclocked. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Until the next one. You get a one-shot deal. If you got a good suggestion as to what it is Overclock should have to do, then feel free to let me know. But the Pharaoh has spoken. And Overclocked has lost this time. Yeah, it's a short episode.